We would like to invite you to Edge Life's 2014 Psychic Symposium March 1st at the Earl Brown Heritage Center. The Psychic Symposium will feature keynote speakers Sherry Lord, Asia Voigt, and Michael Bodine, the psychic to the stars. There are also over 70 exhibitors, psychics, and healers. It is the only true psychic symposium in the greater Minneapolis area. This symposium includes free parking. For more information on the Psychic Symposium, go to edgelife.net.
My name is Gary Beckman. I'm the producer of the Edge Life Expos. I'll see you at the event.
For 35 years, Asia Voigt says she's had countless conversations with animals. Dogs, cats, or horses, it doesn't matter the animal. Asia says she speaks their language. She says the animals send her images of their thoughts and feelings. Much like tuning into a TV channel, she picks up an animal's signal and communicates those thoughts and images to the owner.
He said he doesn't know that he's going to see you. And he said, is that possible?
Well...
Her unique ability shocked others.
Meet Max, one of Asia's clients. This cat told Asia that he wanted to go to the vet.
She said his exact words were, "There's something in my body, toxins or something, that's making me feel bad and giving me headaches."
After x-rays, doctors found this in Max's stomach. Yep, that is a nickel. When doctors surgically removed it, the nickel was paper thin. This is Rumor and his owner, Charlotte Jordan. Rumor's got a little problem.
The whole bathroom thing in the house, it's literally, I turn my back for a second.
And without any prior knowledge, Asia picked up on it right away.
I nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Hi, I'm Asia Voigt, and I work as a professional animal communicator. Over the last 12 years, I have seen so many animals transform the lives of their humans. Because the animals love us. They have no hidden agenda. And so when they hear special messages from their animals, it really hits home.
Clearly, this is a pretty big deal for him. He's nervous, you know? He just gets nervous. And so he's saying, how often is he going to have to go down these stairs?
Well, actually, when we go down there to do something, that's where the workout room is and stuff like that.
Oh, so you're down there quite a bit.
Down there, and then he's like, well, I think I'm supposed to be there with you. So he doesn't have to come downstairs. What was his life like before he came to live with us? Does he want to talk about that at all?
He's showing me a lot of mud of us, and I feel like he's running through mud. I don't know, I don't know if his yard doesn't have any grass, but all I know, it's dark, and I'm in mud, and I can feel him running in the mud, and he's not happy. He's not happy about it, like he's panicking. And it's raining, and he's outside, and he just doesn't, this is not a good thing. And being in harsh, you know, like he felt like it was harsh conditions, and he feels so glad to be with you that he has like he has a bed, and he has blankets, and he has soft, and he's dry, and he has food, because he said sometimes he would have food and sometimes he wouldn't. And he had not the right body, like his body was not right size, and so he said it was lonely, you know, it was very lonely. And so he loves you, and he not want to ever be from you, not want to be away from you. And he wants to know if he will always stay living with you. Aw, yeah. So Luke, yes, you're always going to stay living there, yeah. And you're not going to be left out in the cold, and you're not going to be, they're always going to feed you, sweetie, they always will.
Luke was a stray from in Streeter, Illinois, and when we got him, he was 35 pounds.
Oh, no wonder you said he wasn't the right size. Yeah. Aw. Yep, and he always said to me, right, well, I always have my food. And then I just said, yes, you will always have your food. Aw. So he's so thankful to be with you, and he never wants to be a stray again, you know? He never wants to be separated, You're doing a good job. He loves you. What a good mom you are. So he said, as soon as your eyes close and you die, and then they open again, who's going to be right there? Yes. Yeah, exactly. So, wow, beautiful. What a sweet, sweet soul. So now, though, suddenly here comes Mahi, and Mahi's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on? I mean, she's like a hummingbird to me. Very intense, very different energy. She doesn't want to go down over there. She doesn't want to go down over there. She just wants to be by you.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
She's really a one-man dog.
Yeah. Mahi said, where are we going to be living? Where are we going to be living? She said, I'm nervous about it.
I'm not very clear on that because I guess maybe, I'm not sure. Only for the mere reason that my health is not good. And so that may be it, that she's with me all the time.
So Emma comes in like, oh, I'm here. Now can't everyone else see me? Oh, why can't anyone see me? I hate that. How can I even get bigger? How could I get bigger? Oh, she said, my light is so big. I just can't believe it. And she said, when people don't see me or respond to me, I have to get in their face, just like I had to do that to you, Asia. She's like, So she was quite the mother.
We had a nickname for her, and it was the Duchess.
Oh, yes. I was going to say Queen Mother. Yes, the Duchess. Exactly. Get with it, Asia. Yeah, with a little bit of an accent to it, too. So, okay, Emma, thank you. I am here to assist you and be of service and a translator for you. She said, very good. She said, well, I don't even know how much time has gone by. And I said, well, yeah, it's been 28 years. She said, I don't know. She said, that means nothing to me. She said, I don't want you to dare think that I'm a day over 5, okay? She's like, I'm not. She said, I look great, okay? Just picture it here. I always had to go, jowls. She said, next time I'm coming back as like a collie with clean, tight lines here. Who wants to sag? Oh, I don't like any of that, she said. Just like my mom. You know, we always look beautiful, don't we?
We would like to invite you to Edge Life's 2014 Psychic Symposium March 1st at the Earl Brown Heritage Center. The Psychic Symposium will feature keynote speakers Sherry Lord, Asia Voigt, and Michael Bodine, the Psychic to the Stars. For more information, go to edgelife.net.
You know, the really good psychics are in closets with aluminum foil over their head. They're afraid to come out, and I don't blame them. Options, they're probably screwing with you. You know, they're trying to keep you off balance because you sound, you know, like an intellectual kind of a guy, or you're trying to figure stuff out in every move, and they're just playing with you. You know, they do that. They do that a lot. They confuse you, so you just kind of spun around, and then you just end up going through the door, and you're not thinking about it. And they do that with a lot of people. It depends on the person. If you're a guy that likes to try and figure stuff out, they'll play with you. They do. And so the answer for you is different for you than it would be for somebody else. And they would, anytime you're trying to figure it out, it's different. And that's their whole point, is that if you're a spiritual kind of guy, which you are, they want you on a spiritual kind of path. And in order to do that, you're going to have to let go of certain things, and screwing with you is how they do it. There's a difference between, like, at least in my way of seeing it, spirit guides. Spirit guides are kind of with you, well, actually not always, but they come in, they're with you a lot. your friends and stuff, they can come and visit you, but your spirit guides are like different. They learn from you, they try to help you when they can. They're just around, you know, they observe your stuff, and they kind of come in and out, depending on what you're going through, but they're different from friends. They're a lot more evolved. There's this lady at this grocery store I go to all the time, and she's always on me. She doesn't believe in this sort of stuff. And she said, okay, give me a reading. And I said, no, I'm buying groceries. And she said, okay, well, am I ever going to fall in love? And I said, yeah, there's a guy coming in 2 weeks. She goes, sure. And 2 weeks later, which I'm not that great on the timing, you know, but sometimes I get lucky with the timing. 2 weeks later, she goes, well, I met a guy. And I said, great, so you can shut up. And she goes, well, I'm not going to go out with him. And I said, well, what? And she goes, well, I don't know. I like him and everything, but I just don't think I'm going to do it. And I can't control that. Like, and then I keep going, and she goes, well, you were wrong about that guy. And lady, he was right there. I mean, it was everything that she wanted. At least everything that she ordered, he was. And stuff like that, I can't do any control. But people get mad at me if it doesn't work out. And I mean, future stuff is weird, but I like it because I can kind of tell if I'm on track or not. I don't like past life stuff. My sister was probably burned at the stake because she has this whole weird thing about fire, you know, and or you know, she was probably a witch or something. And I think that, you know, for her it's helpful to know stuff like that. But for me, I don't want to know anything about my past life. But it's really helpful, like I said, for her and some other people. I think psychics are great. I think they're fun and interesting and zesty. But I don't know that that people, the power that people give them is necessary. Dark side, if you will, for simplicity reasons, the dark side, the devil or whatever you want to call it, isn't this. I do a lot of ghost bustings and exorcisms, and believe me, there is a lot of weird stuff out there. There's a lot of evil. There's a lot of nasty stuff. But what I'm talking about is the everyday dark stuff, the choices that we make every day. I see it when I do readings for people every day. Everybody has a choice. Like, a typical thing for me is somebody will come to me for a reading and they get a job interview, or maybe they don't have a job and they're looking for a job, and they're discouraged, which is normal. But what's interesting and what I see is people stopping themselves because, for whatever reason, they're afraid, they don't want to take the extra risk, they don't think they can do it, they don't want to put themselves out, whatever, and they don't do it. They don't get the job, or they'll get a job that they think they deserve more than the job that they really should have. That to me is the dark side. There's this one guy. I was at his brother's. He's a famous psychic, or not psychic, acting family. He came from an acting family, and I was at his brother's, who was a pretty well-known actor. And this guy, there was 3 brothers, and this guy wanted a reading, and I thought, okay, you know what, I really, my mother, who was as sweet as you could possibly be, she was so understanding, was always trying to get me to be more loving, and I, you know, I didn't want to disappoint her, so I was trying, and I tried with this guy, and I was like, you know, boy, you gotta hang in there, because, you know, your career's gonna get better, but you gotta do this and you gotta do that. And I was at his house, and he goes, "Oh, that's great. Yeah, thanks. Look, it's great. You know, I don't think you're very legit. I don't think you're really real. And but thanks for coming." And I remember I was walking towards the door, and I thought, "Don't say anything. Just shut up and leave." But I got really mad, and I turned around and I said, "Okay, you're right. Look, you're so narcissistic," and I just went off on this guy. And I told him about how terrible his career was, and how stupid his wife was, and that she was seeing another guy, which she was, and that he had these inadequacy issues. He was so happy that he wanted me to stay with him. You can ask, my point is, you can ask them, they're dead guys, and they'll tell you. And you may not get the answers that you want, but you can ask. And if they don't directly tell you, which sometimes they don't, a lot of times they don't, they will show you signs. They do help you. They do point things out. God, I can't tell you how many times on a daily basis where they show up and they get you through stuff. But there's also the dark stuff where it's constantly. Today my car wouldn't start. I lost my keys. I forgot my books. Stuff like that can make you just pissed off. And I was envisioning coming up here and telling everybody to go to hell, because there is no life and it's all just a waste of time. And I think that also is what I'm talking about, is the effect that the dark. That I know it sounds dramatic to say the dark, but that's the only way I can look at it. Is it's nice and simple. I have to keep things simple for me. You kind of have this thing about you. Not bad, just a thing. You know, like some people have natural psychic ability. You know, like some people have natural math ability, or they can draw, or they're really good with plumbing, or they're just, you know, whatever. Like if I touch a plant, it dies, or I can't do most things. I could barely walk, and but for some reason I can talk to dead people. You know, it sucks, but that's the job that I got, and because it was easy for me to develop it. And some people have it and they don't develop it. They never will develop it, but they just. Those are the people that ghosts are attracted to. That's where we go to when we go to haunted houses. And they've never seen a ghost before, but they get all these ghosts. They don't know why. But it's not because they've asked them or they've been playing with the Ouija board, although some people do. It's because a ghost will go to people that they're more likely to be seen by. And so if you got this little ability, they can tell. It's like this little light thing, you know. And a lot of times people don't want to do anything with it, and but it's tougher those people that fight it and don't do anything with it, because they keep having experiences and they kind of feel a little nutty, and they don't know what to do. But you know, they can still do their normal stuff.
We would like to invite you to Edge Life's 2014 Psychic Symposium March 1st at the Earl Brown Heritage Center. The Psychic Symposium will feature keynote speakers Sherry Lord, Asia Voigt, and Michael Bodine, the psychic to the stars. For more information, go to edgelife.net.
I just want you just to imagine this beautiful white light like a spotlight above your head. And then I want you to imagine this beautiful colors of magentas and blues and greens, and they just keep changing as they come through your crown and filling your whole being and surrounding you. Feel the peace, the love. Just be with it. Then when you're ready, just open your eyes. I just wanted to get everything started, but we're also going to do a guided meditation. And I know a lot of people, some people are aware of a higher self, and some people are new to this. And in learning what is a higher self. Our higher self is our higher consciousness of who we are. Pure love and pure light. So what I'd like to do is to do a guided meditation. For those who have not met your higher self, you will meet your higher self. And those who are aware will continue the journey on wherever they're meant to be. So what we like to do is just take a few minutes and have everybody just be in a meditative state. Receive, just receive, and listen to my voice. Just listen to my voice. There'll be gifts on this beautiful journey, much more than you can even imagine. And just listen. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. And just let it be. Allow yourself to receive. Number 5. Feel and see the number 5 illumined in white light. And number 4, going deeper and deeper. Feel and see the number 4 illumined in white light. Totally relaxed and at peace. Number 3, deeper and deeper. Feel and see the number 3 appear illumined in white light. Number 2, deeper and deeper. Feel and see the number 2 appear. Number 1, see your feet touch a white illumined path. And your hands reach down and touch the beautiful green grass. And you can feel the breeze going through the grass and through your whole being. And when you look up, you see trees on both sides of you. A very clear blue sky, maybe some white puffy clouds. And then when you look down the path, you see a beautiful creek and a bench there. Look around in your sacred space. And there's a huge waterfall that's flowing. Feel the flow of that waterfall. Feel the flow. And look at all the beautiful flowers with all the magnificent colors that they are. Walk over to the flowers and smell the aroma of the flowers. And then walk over, there's some strawberries over there. Walk over and pick one. It's so ripe. You've never seen a strawberry so ripe like this before. And go ahead and taste it. It's so delicious. It's so peaceful here. And you see a couple of doves surround you that are coming in, celebrating your presence and the love that you are. For there's a knowing deep within your own soul and a remembrance. Then go ahead and walk towards the white illumined path that is there. And start walking forward with your arms wide open, because your higher self is now walking towards you. With her or his arms wide open, embrace your higher self. Feel the love of you. Feel the love of your higher self and the joy of this celebration. And just say thank you. This is a wonderful time to ask any questions or to ask, what is your name? You do have a name. Or ask anything you'd like to know. And say thank you. Then go ahead and have a seat on that beautiful bench that's right there and sit down. For your higher self is going to join you and sit next to you. This is the time to ask anything you like, personal, business, spiritual, healing, anything. We'll give you the space. Say thank you to your higher self. Your higher self also has a beautiful gift for you, wrapped in a beautiful package and a bow. So your higher self places it on your lap. If you choose, you can open it, because this is a special gift to you on your journey. And say thank you. So you stand, and your higher self stands next to you, and your higher self is going to give you a personal healing. Your higher self is going to take one hand just a few inches above your head and touch your heart center with the other, your heart chakra. Just receive the blessing. And then she takes a hand or he from the heart to the throat chakra.
We would like to invite you to Edge Life's 2014 Psychic Symposium March 1st at the Earl Brown Heritage Center. The Psychic Symposium will feature keynote speakers Sherry Lord, Asia Voigt, and Michael Bodine, the psychic to the stars. There are also over 70 exhibitors, psychics, and healers. It is the only true psychic symposium in the greater Minneapolis area. This symposium includes free parking. For more information on the Psychic Symposium, go to edgelife.net.
My name is Gary Beckman. I'm the producer of the Edge Life Expos. I'll see you at the event.